Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. I have this fan up, but it doesn't spin that much, and I have no other fans in the room, hence why, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit hot and a little bit sweaty. You would never know, but I'm glad that this shirt is wicking. Anyways, today we're listening to Robbie Basho. We're listening to the track Rocky Mountain Raga. This is off of the 10th studio album from him, Visions of the Country, released in 1978. Long time ago, we listened to his track Orphan's Lament, actually. And when I say a long time ago, that's like 4 years ago that we listened to this track. Now we're listening to this because it was suggested and sponsored by Jamie. Jamie, thank you so much for the suggestion and of course for the support. I really appreciate that. And I also see that this was recommended on YouTube by Golden Boy and Well2Kin Sam at that game. Hopefully I said that correctly. Anyways, like I said, been a very long time since we listened to him, but let's go ahead and listen to a little bit more. Of course, we'll talk about it a little bit after here and there. And without further ado, I mean, I didn't look it up here. Oh, hold on. It's coming. It's coming. It's not coming. Robbie, where's your album? Is your album not on Spotify? I didn't even check before I didn't even check before I did this. Well, in that case, we're gonna have to go to YouTube. Let me pull that up then. See, sometimes I prepare. Actually, a decent. Hear the motorcycles. Come on, man. Could it? All right, I'm pulling up the music. I'm pulling it up. I got it. All right, here we go. Motorcycles, man. This is very like Appalachian folk kind of sound. I'm turning the microphone off when the motorcycles pass. Oh, that's wonderful. You can hear the vinyl pops from this rip. It feels like a very elegant hillside ceremony, almost like a wedding song.
All my life, I've been around.
That is an old, rural, earthly voice.
These ranges of your heart. like the leaves of autumn and May.
What a great warble and wail.
Autumn and May.
Just had to notice, start speeding up there.
The sun against the sky. Don't know why I cry.
The dynamics on this are really personal and intimate. It feels like so many strings happening and being played at the same time. Right? Like, it's at least 3. Right back down. Is Rocky Mountain Raga like extremely unique to you? Because there's a few different things like I have to say about this. So first of all, like I said, the very beginning is very romantic in this kind of Appalachian Mountains kind of way. That's what it makes me think of. Like someone in the Appalachian Mountains playing their dulcimer and maybe their friend or husband or whoever playing guitar next to them. They're just sitting out there on the porch, like just enjoying the sunset. They're just playing their instruments and having a good time there, right? But then when Robbie starts singing, his voice is incredibly rich. He has like this gentle giant. I'm not making a pun. He sounds to me like this gentle giant that's talked about from the village below. He's this mythical entity that lives in the mountain above. But when, Jack climbs the beanstalk and finds Robbie the giant, he's actually very kind. This is a very kind-hearted giant, and perhaps he's a little bit misunderstood. His voice is a voice of like legends and years and ages going by. It's a very aged voice. I don't know how old Robbie was at the recording of this. I'll see if I can find that really quick. But his voice sounds incredibly distinguished, very distinct as well. And it really does have that kind of sound like to me, like just something very old. And I mean that with the utmost respect, like a dignity, right? That's what I mean. Like it sounds like some, almost like giants or something, very, very incredible. And the way that he puts in the warble in his singing, his wailing is very old school, like very old timey as well. Like it just makes me think of like old America, old like stuff of legends America. Was it Paul Bunyan? Is that what the guy's name was? Like folklore, Okay, so he was born in 1940. This album came out 1978. Okay, so he was 38 years old when this album came out then. I mean, just incredible the way that he was singing there. Just really enjoyed his voice. Let me look at some of these lyrics. And then the violin that comes in, adding this enriching atmosphere to it and elegance to it. It's just really, really incredible. Let's look at these lyrics here, which I wasn't able to follow as we were, I was on the video there. All my life I've been writing these ranges of your heart. And now you've caused my heart to tremble like the leaves of autumn and May. I like that autumn because they're trembling like they're about to fall off. May because spring, they're growing. So they're trembling in growth and trembling in death to an extent. Oh, you grand Rockies, rise up forever. Rise up in praise towards the sun. Against the sky, don't know why I cry. Don't laugh at me. I don't know anything about my country. Are the Rockies considered Appalachian Mountains or in that area? I don't know, dude. Forever, O Maria of the Rockies, come to me. So he could be just singing strictly about the range, like he says the Rockies here, and how they make him feel when he looks at them and observes them, or perhaps someone that he loves, this Maria of the Rockies, kind of assigning a holy name, right? Like Holy Mother Mary, Maria of the Rockies, whoever or whatever that may represent. Let's look at some of the comments on this one. Makes me nostalgic for a time that may or may not have ever existed. Sounds so meaningful to me, yet makes me want to cry. It's like the sound of meeting God. I've not felt such a mystical feeling since Astral Weeks. What a beautiful man. Makes me cry. Love that tremolo. It's just good. He sings the body acoustic. That's just incredibly, incredibly well done. And really quick, I just want to see who was playing some of the instrumentation. There were a lot of like stringed instruments sounding. Like I said, it sounded like obviously guitar, but like maybe there was like dulcimer and stuff like that in there. But he is the only one credited with the guitar. So I'm assuming he's just overdubbing a lot of his stuff because it just sounds like this clashing sound, a pleasantly and uniquely sounding clash, but a clash nonetheless from Basho himself. And then Antoinette Marcus is playing violin, which we heard, which was just absolutely wonderful. And then the way all of the music peters out at the very end and just returns to that calm is just really, really well done. That was a really great track. That was really interesting. Thank you so much for the recommendation, Jamie. I appreciate that. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. You can follow me in a few places down below in the description. Thank you as always for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.